today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. The weather's nice outside, right?
Yeah, it's really nice
Yeah,
out.
kind of chilly.
A little bit.
Yeah. So my name is Lauren Cook. I'm here from Corpus Christi. I go to TAMUCC on the island. I'm a senior in college, and I currently am a kickbox instructor from September until now. And in the summer, I was a ballet instructor for little kids in preschool and in elementary school all over the city. And I've also done a lot of volunteer work. I volunteered for the Habitat for Humanity. I volunteered for the Rise School here in Corpus Christi. It's for kids with disabilities like autism and Down syndrome. And I've volunteered for the Love of Strays, a nonprofit organization for stray dogs and cats. And I've also volunteered at the Coastal Bend Humane Society. And I think that my job experience, my volunteer experience, has really helped me learn how to communicate well with adults and with children. And yeah, so I saw this job posting on Indeed.com for a communications health specialist, and I thought that it would be really fitting for me because I'm really passionate about children's health, and I think that I would really like informing the community, parents, families, staff members about children's health and how we can do everything possible to try and make them feel better.
Awesome. Could you tell us 3 strengths that you possess that would directly benefit this specific position?
Yes, 3 strengths. So I would say my strengths would be leadership because when I was a ballet instructor, I would lead about 30 kids in a classroom, and it would get kind of hectic, but during every session, every class, I was able to get all of their attention and get them to focus and just have fun and learn. And then I would say organization because I'm really good with time management, with managing my time for extracurriculars, being a full-time student, and clubs and organizations. And my third one, I would say, would be communication skills because I'm really good communicating with adults because I've been a kickbox instructor and I've learned how to help people that are older than me, and I think it can be a little scary like trying to talk to someone that is wiser than you, but I think in the workplace it's good like learning from a mentor and learning how to communicate with them or learning how to communicate with children's parents. And I'm also good at communicating with children from being a ballet instructor, so I think that I could make health presentations interesting to little kids as well as their parents.
Perfect. Could you tell us about a time when you overcame a challenge in a previous job, team, or educational setting?
Yes. I think in my last job as a kickbox instructor, I had this one coworker, and we would be scheduled at the same time, but he wouldn't show up on time, or sometimes he wouldn't show up at all, and he wouldn't tell the manager anything or me anything. So then I told the manager about the problem because I was just kind of overloaded with work with clients, and I would have to work with them and instruct the workout to each one of the clients, and it was just kind of like too much for me, but the manager talked to him and the problem was resolved.
Okay, good. Could you tell us about a time? What's one skill you would like to improve on, or tell us how you will do so if you get this position?
One skill that I would improve on, I guess, would be making big presentations for a big, for a large amount of people. I'm used to making presentations for only about 30 people at a time, but I think it would really put me out of my comfort zone and really challenge me in a good way to learn how to make a presentation for, a lot of families and help them learn about all the ways that they can make their children feel better. If a child is diagnosed with something, I can learn a lot more by researching the topic, and then I can tell the parents about, things to look out for and just what ways to make their child feel more comfortable and I think it would be challenging, like doing all those new things, but I think it would be something I would enjoy and feel really good about, because helping the cause of, yeah.
Awesome. And what are your income expectations for this position?
So I did some research on a few credible sites, and the bracket for a communication specialist in this location, Corpus Christi, Texas, was $60,000, and I think that it would be justifiable considering all the work being put in, having to do a lot of research, interacting with a lot of people, and just all of the time put in. I think it's a good salary, and I think that if I were to receive this position, I would be very passionate about it. I think I like everything that it entails, and I think it would just be good.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks for coming in.
Thank you. It was so nice meeting you.
You too.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.